your emotions of seeing him go out the way he is and kind of show everybody who he is in this last
It's
race.
fantastic, Alicia, to see him do what he did. He had to dig in today and battle against a couple of very good horses, and I think a lot of people were questioning, is he that good? Is he this? Is he that? You don't go 8 for 11 in your career and not finish outside of the first 3 ever without being an excellent horse. And it's just fantastic to see him finish like that. And I hope he goes on to be a fantastic stallion, and I hope to train plenty of his babies, because if they're like him, they'll be an absolute pleasure.
How important, with everything you've gone through with him, was it to have him go out on top as a winner?
I think it was. It would have been, Jenny, if we'd have got beat today, I'd have been, kind of a little low about it. Because he Max is Max. He's had such a great career, but we've had some lows with him as well, and he just showed the quality of a horse that he is to do what he did through his whole career, and come back this year with a full body of racing in him, and win a grade 1 to cap it on top of some fine performances this year as a 4-year-old.
Is it hard to just be so appreciative of what he's done, but is there also some sense of what might have been when you think about him? Or
you can look, this game teaches us you can never think about stuff like that. It happens all the time to the best of horses, and you've got to get really lucky as well. But I've always said it, Jenny, even when he got injured in the past, it was never anything where he wasn't going to come back, and we always had it in the back of our minds. Even when he did the conjurer last year, it came together really good, and thank God it hasn't given him any trouble again. But we always knew he was going to come back, and he was going to do something special, and this year has been very special with him.
Was there a point in this race that you felt like you had it won?
I to be honest, I was pretty confident the whole way around. I think when he'll only do so much too, Max. He's very laid back, and I think he had enough done. I think he felt that horse come to his girth, and he kind of picked up again a little bit, and I think he had a little extra in the end. But it was great. It was nice to see a battle like that, and it was nice to see him finish on top. I think that was important. I couldn't have really scripted it any better.
So Happy Saver didn't make you nervous there?
For a second, he came up. He's a very good horse, as is Steve's horse. They're both very good horses. But we've a lot of confidence in Max too. And I felt coming into today, Jenny, like he was sitting on his best race of maybe his career. I don't know if it will turn out to be or not, but it probably is close to it, if not the best.
What's he meant to you, though? He was your first Grade 1 winner, right?
Yeah. He's a special horse. His temperament and all. I've hung out with the horse for 2 years. I mean, you'd think I was crazy if I told you some of the stories. But he's just a cool character, and a lovable character, and everybody loves him in the barn. He's just so quiet for a big colt like him. He's so quiet and easy to manage, because if he wasn't, you'd have a job on your hands.
Was it hard to keep the emotions in check when you're going through some of these routines with him for the last time this week, like being in the paddock, saddling him for the last time, all those kind of things, and knowing that, like I said, this is going to be the last time?
Yeah, you do, but at least it's ended up on a happy note now. Right. It's great, and it's great for my team. I mean, they've lived through it with me. And it's been tough on them as it has for us, but to finish it like it did today, I think was very important and very special. It'd make a great movie someday.
Very special for Churchill, 5 for 5 here, and win the Clark and the Stephen Foster in the same year.
And the Ellie Sheba.
I don't know if any horse has done that before, but to do that, especially on our home base, this track is very special to us. It's where I started, so it has a place in my heart, and to do it here, and to have a horse like him to win on Oaks Day, to win a Stephen Foster, that's the stuff you dream about when you're a kid.
And to get, did that, getting a Grade 1 and off Lasix seem elusive? A second Grade 1 but off Lasix, did it seem elusive for a while? I
didn't. I think he got beaten by probably the but the horse of the year in Saratoga. He ran a very good race at Saratoga. When you look back at it, and when you looked at the Classic, it showed how good a race he ran at Saratoga. And the last day at Belmont, we got kind of stuck down inside, and when we got out and got to do the running, no disrespect to the winner, but the job was done. The bird had flown, but that stuff happens, and thankfully we were able to come back tonight and turn it back around again. So
horse of a lifetime.
Absolutely, it'll be a long time. Even if there is horses as good as him, he's a special horse. So he'd definitely be right. They'll have to be pretty good to better him.